from the Lone Star State in Houston, Texas. Nighttime baseball from beautiful Minute Maid Park. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros.
And now, your 2025
live baseball here on MLB
Houston
Network, and it comes your way next.
Astros.
Kyle Muller is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in his last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
And now in the box, David Fletcher. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Alvarez will be there for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Colin Moran.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. Tucker waits on it. 2 down.
Batting third.
And stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
2 out, nobody on. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
The batter will be Luis Robert.
Roberts.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park, and it's quickly 1-0 Chicago. Manuel Vizcaíno, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The center fielder, number 3.
Stepping in next, Miles Straw. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Vizcaíno is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 4.
So next to bat will be Alex Bregman. As we show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ozuna gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He went deep in the contest last night.
Anthony Santander.
Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Chasing after it is Tucker. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
Now to the plate, here is Renato Nunez. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. Now a swinging bunt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 0-1.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
And now a pitch on the way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting seventh.
Now to bat, Carlos Correa, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So here is Jose Altuve, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. In there for strike one. Correa, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Now a move over to first. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Lifted in the air to center. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo.
Johan Camargo.
First delivery to him.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Liner towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Carson Kelly, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Now the 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, here is David Fletcher. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That misses. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0.
Count 3-0.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready now for the White Sox. Colin Moran flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
First and second now, 1 man out. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0.
Ball in.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
From the stretch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch on the way. Marcell Ozuna is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. 1 run scores. The relay throw on to third, but he's in safely. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Next to the White Sox.
Yeah, and I'm sure the pitcher's talking to himself on the mound, too. And I can't blame him. He's responsible for loading the bases, and he just served up a pitch that absolutely got roped for a bases-clearing triple. 1 swing, 3 runs.
The next batter will be Luis Robert, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 3 runs already home here. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Anthony Santander, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ozuna at third with 2 away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And the White Sox are out in front 4-0. Corey Lee digging in now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And another foul ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way, and it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next up for the Astros, Miles Straw. He collected a base hit his first time up. From the stretch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning. Maybe digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. And now the first pitch.
Don't touch that.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try it again. 3-2. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Next to stand in is Brendan Rodgers. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The throw into second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Rogers leads off second with one gone in the inning.
Nope, that's foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's his foul.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and there were two down. Next up is Carson Kelly. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Nestor Cortes Jr. answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a check swing, but did he go around? He did, says Mike Fillmore, and it's strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
2 out, nobody on. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Two in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Astros nothing. Striding in for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Ozuna at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Third baseman
Now
number
it'll
2.
be Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper.
next to the
I mean,
Astros,
he hits this thing probably
the
more than
designated
400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's a 6-1 game.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
The batter, number 1.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And, boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. He's got it. He'll go to the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The White Sox lead it 6-2. Now at the plate is Colin Moran. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's down.
Grounded to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Luis Robert. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the pitch.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
In there, and it's even at 1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there. He'd be getting...
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Astros, the catcher,
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Corey Lee. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
3-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and
right
blows
fielder,
smoke
number
by a
30.
guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Santander is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out.
now batting, number 3.
Next to hit, Miles Straw. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a ball rolled softly to second. He's got to hurry. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 6 and the Astros 2. Into the box, Anthony Santander. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Santander.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In the air out to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. And here's Renato Nunez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Hot shot down the line. Bregman gloves it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Next, it'll be Brendan Rodgers. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Strong is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 6-2. So now here is Yordan Alvarez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Yordan Alvarez.
He's set, and the pitch went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santander is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Max Kepler. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail here at 6-2. So here's Johan Camargo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The third baseman, Johan Camargo.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And now a pitch on the way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Carson Kelly will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. Fouled off. One and two to the White Sox catcher. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Into the box, David Fletcher swinging a ball hit on the ground. Kelly stands at first with one out. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Now the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They lead it 6-2.
7th inning stretch.
Now into the box, Eric Hosmer. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Eric Hosmer.
And now the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-0. Popped him up. Camargo in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 1.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-1.
2-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Ozuna is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The
Well,
batter.
he hit that ball
The
pretty
second
well,
baseman.
but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit.
Altuve.
The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. That's popped up. Fletcher has a play, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail here at 6-2. Tyler Rogers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
From the stretch.
Ball, that's good.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Robert. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-1, no
Righty
strike.
against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Anthony Santander will be next. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And with the
Up next
bases
for the
empty,
White
you
Sox.
don't feel bad about walking
Right
that
fielder,
guy. He's capable of
Anthony
taking deep every time he digs
Santander.
in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
And now, Anthony Santander. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, outside.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. All even now, 2-2. just hung in there on that one. Runner at second here with one man out. Another one sent foul. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he fouls this one off. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in next, Renato Nunez. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 0 for 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Robert over at second. Santander at first. One gone. And he misses again. Ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are 2 away. So now into the box is Brendan Rodgers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Nick Whitgren comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Johan Camargo. Right side, but it's well foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill, and that'll ring in the ears a bit. Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. Hosmer moving to his left, and that will end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 9 and the Astros 2. So stepping in is Corey Lee. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on its way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And that just looked like a really tough play right there. Had a little trouble getting it out of his glove, and it cost him. It made all the difference right there, boys. He had to be perfect with the speed getting down the line.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kyle Tucker flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here's the 0-2. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3.
The batter, number 3.
At the plate now is Miles Straw. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1-0 the count. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 9-3 ball game.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
So the next to bat will be Alex Bregman, grounded out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We've played 8 full. White Sox on top, 9-3. Now at the plate, Carson Kelly.
Leading off to the right side, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
First pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses 2-1. Fouled off. Swinging a soft liner, and one gone. Ready now is David Fletcher. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's set, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it, and there's out number 2. Up next for Chicago, Colin Moran. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Now here it comes. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the White Sox 9 and the Astros 3. Bottom of the inning now, and next the dangerous power threat, Max Kepler.
The designated hitter, Max Kepler.
He's set. Here it comes. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another 2-2 offering. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Full count, here it comes. Hosmer's able to lay off, so he'll move to first on the free pass.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Next, it'll be Carlos Correa. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
First offering. Jose Altuve comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hosmer at second. Correa is over at first with 1 away. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
On the ground to second base, this could be two. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now back.
Astros are down to their final out now, and that brings Corey Lee to the plate. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-4 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Cody Hoyer will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
3-0 to him now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Gets him to swing over the top of that one. 3-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Up next, Miles Straw. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Moran has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Chicago White Sox rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Manuel Vizcaíno takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Kyle Muller struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight.